Well, it's Sunday night, so let's get right. It's a QRP SSB kind of night. We'll see how low you can go. It's QRP SSB with GSM and KLB. QRP SSB on Sunday night. For the finest net on Sunday night, it's QRP SSB with GSM and KLB. QRP SSB on Sunday night.
Woohoo, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the QRP Single Sideband Net. How's everybody doing out there tonight? All right, and this is Kevin, Kilo Zero Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm in Iowa tonight, and we got some sad news. Steve, who's in the Mobile Command Center out in Tennessee, they got to their campsite this evening, and they parked him right underneath some high-power lines. And he has nothing but noise on his radio, so he can't hear a thing but noise. So it sounds like I'm going to be solo here for a while until we kind of dry things up. I don't think he'll be joining us unless something changes on his end. So we're just going to wing it, as always. I mean, that's what we do here, right? We just kind of wing it and see how it goes. Anyway, I want to thank Jim, KD9VAN, for that wonderful opening intro to the net tonight on his banjo. Great job, Jim. And just to remind everybody, you guys are the stars of this live stream, both on ham radio, and if you've got any other musical talents you want to share, send me a 1-minute MP3 or video, and we'll showcase you in the intro opening log to the net. All right, so let me just check, make sure we're getting out here. Stand by. Audio check. Okay, seems like we're getting out. All right, so let's see what we got going on in the chat room tonight. Okay, greetings from Florida. We got Jim. We got Allian. Let's see who else we got. We got Pugs on the Air out there out of California. Nice job. And let's see, I got Norm up there out of Illinois. All right, so let's get started here. And I think I got everything set up here. I got the mics right. And let's make sure I got NetLogger set up here, because last week I forgot to update this darn thing with our current frequency, and folks were hunting us, trying to find us and locate us, because the frequency I had listed on NetLogger was incorrect. So let's make sure we're going out on the chat room there. Okay. And 14.3.13. Oh, I'm on 3.12. So I already have it wrong. All right, 3.12. Did I hear some QRM when I was listening to the audio? Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of QRM. Somebody, I might be too close to somebody. Hang on a second. Yeah, we're 2K away from somebody. Let's find another frequency we can find open 3K. Stand by. Well, follow me on the live stream. Is this frequency in use? K0KLB. Is this frequency in use? K0KLB. Okay, I don't hear anybody here. I don't see anybody. Parks on the air spotted here. So, let me get NetLogger updated. It was right, actually. 313. Okay. Boy, a lot of logistics here tonight. All right, so we're missing Steve tonight, but he's going to maybe join us on the live stream if he gets things set up there. He's going to, you know, like I said, he's out. They parked his camper right underneath some high power lines, and he's got nothing but high noise on his radio. So we all probably been there and know what that's like. So let's get started here. All right, this is Kilo Zero Kilo Lima Bravo. My name is Kevin. I'm in Iowa, and I'll be your single solo net controller tonight. Everyone's welcome. You're not required to check in with QRP Power. Feel free to use whatever power you need to contact us and contact me and get on the log. After that, I'll work with you to decrease your power and see how low you can go. However, we will begin the session with asking for QRP stations 10 watts or less. So if you want to get in early, drop your power to 10 watts or less and give me a call. We are live streaming this session on our YouTube channel called QRP Net LiveStream. And you can find tonight's live stream there and right along. You can also go to my QRZ page for Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, and you'll find more information about the QRP net there. You have to scroll down a little bit, though. We do use NetLogger as our main logging software. If you're a NetLogger user, you could use it to follow along and see the stations that have checked in. We also post the YouTube live stream link in the NetLogger AIM chat room. So you can just click on that link and it should bring you right into the live stream. And just a note that I don't log the calls that we take on the net, but if you want a confirmed QSO in QRZ, let me know during the QSO, and we'll document the time and frequency, and then I'll enter that at the end of the net, and you'll get a gold star for that. And that's all I have. Steve, howdy, from RF Interference Central here in Tennessee. So he just updated. He got on the live stream here. So Steve's in the chat room, so y'all can work with him there. And looks like, yeah, Norm's in Illinois and going to be too close for Illinois tonight on 20 meters probably. So light copy from Jerry in Florida. So we'll just kind of play along here and see what we got. And I'm going to, where am I at here? I got that done, that done. All right, let me pull up NetLogger here, and I'll go ahead and, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP net. We'll start taking calls. QRP stations 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Oscar 4, Papa Echo Oscar. We got true QRP here. Got the real deal, the real McCoy, 5 watts. How's it sounding, Kevin?
Roger, Roger. I got a couple stations in there. There was a Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Echo Oscar, maybe, over?
Yeah, that's it. The real deal, man. 5 watts, 5 watts. One of mobile units, running a Yaesu G90, the Yaesu G90, I guess, and a GP12 for an antenna. That's a powder antenna. Did you copy pretty good?
You bet. Copied every word. You're an S454 into Iowa tonight on your 5 watts with your G90, and sounding good on this end. You want to drop your power down and see how low you can go, David?
Roger, we'll drop it on down to 1 watt and see what happens. All right, we're just about there.
David, give me another round of audio on the 1 watt. Let's hear it. Over.
Okay, we're going to try the 1 watt as low as I can go. You got me, Kevin?
Yep. Okay. So give me another round of audio on the 1 watt so I can hear it again. Over.
Roger. Okay, here we are. 1 whiskey. Kilo Yankee. Always in Kentucky. Up on the back in Thompson.
You bet. Copied every word between, you're bouncing with some QSB between an S2 and then peeking out on an S4 there. But I heard every word on your 1 watt. Doing a great job to Iowa tonight. Over.
Roger that. I appreciate that. That's just great to hear. There's a lot of QRM bleed over from it. But, yeah, I'm copying you really well. That's a nice trip. Appreciate you getting us in there and picking us up. 33 to you, my friend.
QSL 73, David. Thanks for stopping by. And that was Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Echo Oscar out of Kentucky, 1 watt with his Zygu G90. Making a nice trip to Iowa. Heard every word on every transmission. Good job. We'll break with you. And I notice I might have a little lag on my radio on the video side. I notice it's kind of chopping there, so I don't know. We'll have to look and see what that's going on there. Anyway, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. I'll continue taking QRP 10 watts or less stations. Come with your call sign now. Okay, I got out of that pile a Kilo Foxtrot station. Come on in.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Juliet, Lima Delta, KF4.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Juliet Lima Delta. Billy down in Kentucky, 1 watt to Iowa. Roger, Roger.
Roger, and we also and I wish I knew the link to your YouTube channel if you like.
Yeah, the YouTube channel is QRP Net LiveStream. Again, QRP Net LiveStream. Over.
Roger, hang on just a second. I'm going to put that in. What is it again?
A QRP Net LiveStream. We're the QRP Net, and that's the QRP Net LiveStream on YouTube. Over.
Okay, I got it pulled up.
And you should see one of the thumbnails there should be live, and you'll be able to pull that up there. Over.
Roger.
So Billy, your 1 watt sounding really good to Iowa. Heard every transmission and every word. Over.
That's great to hear. I've got it up, and I'm trying to see if I can. I'm still having a problem with this, but I'll get it. It's SSB Net. Is that correct?
QRP, it's QRP, now that I think about it, I forget it. QRP Net LiveStream. QRP Net LiveStream. Over.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you bet. No problem. Hey, Billy, you sounding good. I even got some QRM coming in against you there, and I'm still hearing your 1 watt, so nice work out of Kentucky. And what was your antenna, Billy? What antenna are you running tonight?
We're running a JNC12 antenna. That's a very portable unit. I just got a patch in my vehicle, and anyway, it's just something very simple. We're still up here. We'll give it a try and see how this thing, right out tonight. Over.
Roger, Roger. Well, it's doing a great job. Got a little bit of QSB, but in and out of that, you're doing a fine job with 1 watt. Good job, and thanks for stopping by, Billy. Over.
You have a great rest of your day.
Roger 73. That was Kilo Foxtrot 4 Juliet Lima Delta. Billy in Kentucky. That was our second in a row Kentucky station. He made it 1 watt as well into Iowa. And folks, it sounds like I'm getting some QRM coming in there on us. So let me listen, and we'll probably have to QSY here just so we can find a clear station so we can hear you guys better. All right, follow me on the live stream. We'll see what we can find here. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? K0KLB. Okay, I don't see anybody spotted here on POTA. Is this frequency in use? K0KLB. Is this frequency in use? Okay, I'm not hearing anybody. Is this frequency in use? K0KLB. One last try. Nothing heard. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll go ahead and continue the net. I got net logger updated for 1310, and we'll continue taking QRP 10 watts or less stations. If you guys want to spread them out a little bit, I'll try and write down what I can hear. K0KLB, come with your call signs now. Okay, there was a ending in Yankee, Quebec standby. There was a station ending in Charlie standby, and Kilo Oscar 5 Papa Romeo. Come on in.
You're sounding good down here in Louisiana. I'm using 3 watts.
3 watts. Good evening, Ruff, out of Louisiana. 3 watts is a 5.5 to 5.6 on this end there, over.
Roger. I'll turn it down a little bit. About it.
Okay, go ahead. What's your antenna tonight, Ruff?
I'm on the Crawbander right now.
Okay, go ahead. You're an S4 on that last transmission.
All right, that was about 1.5 watts going down. This is 7/10 right here.
You're at 7/10 of a watt. Roger.
Roger.
Okay, still heard every word about an S3 on 700 milliwatts. You want to go lower?
All right, it was 1/10 of a watt. 1/10 of a watt right there.
You're at 100 milliwatts and still between an S3 and S4. Heard every word. Good audio, over.
Awesome, man. That band probably does a whole lot to help me out there, but it's nice to always turn your radio all the way to the off position just about it, and still make a contact, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, it's amazing, isn't it? But that's what we do with QRP. You know, we use the efficient antennas, or the best efficient antennas we can, to give us some gain for our QRP signal, and you're doing a great job. 100 milliwatts, over.
All right, Kevin. Well, I appreciate it. I actually had to run down into my old house to try to make the contact. We're having a birthday party right now, so I'm gonna let you close, and I'm gonna head back to the birthday party. Over.
QSL, thanks for stopping by, Ruff. Great to hear from you again. I think that's at least 2 weeks in a row you made 100 milliwatts into Iowa, coming out of Louisiana. Thanks, Ruff 73. Enjoy your party. That was Kilo Oscar 5 Papa Romeo. Ruff down in Louisiana, 100 milliwatts to Iowa. And we'll break with him, say 73, and there is a Yankee, Quebec station. Come on in.
Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee, Quebec.
Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee, Quebec. Charles in West Virginia, over.
Roger. We're on 6 watts on a FT 818.
QSL, 6 watts. And what's your antenna, over?
It's fed halfway, vertically polarized, with 3 ground ratios.
Roger. Okay, vertical end fed, and you're about an S3 to S4 right now so far. You want to try and go lower, over?
Roger. Okay, that right there will be 5 watts. 5 watts is on the 818.
Yeah, Roger, the band came up for you there. You're an easy copy, S5. Keep going lower while we're on the peak, over.
Roger. That right there is 3 watts.
QSL 3 watts, still S5, 5.5 into Iowa right now. Keep going lower.
Oh, my goodness. Right here, 1 watt. 1 watt.
Yep, 1 watt, still in S3 to S4. You're bouncing up against some QRM, but I heard every word on your 1 watt. Give me another round of audio, over.
Roger that. That's a half a watt right there. Half a watt on
Roger, heard every word on your half a watt. I got some static crashes, but about an S1 to S2, over. Charles, I hear somebody there. I can't pull out what you're saying. If you went lower, I can't pull it out, over.
Okay, back up to 6 watts, and I said you are S9 into Whiskey Victor, and I want to thank you for being out there for the test of radio.
QSL, you bet. Great job. Half a watt out of West Virginia. Are you watching the live stream, Charles?
QSL, I just can't watch it while I'm on the radio. It gets feedback.
Yeah, Roger. I appreciate that. Thanks for muting that. So go ahead and slide the timeline back a little bit, and you'll be able to hear what I heard on this end. Great job, and thanks for stopping by, Charles. Over.
Roger. Thanks for being out there. Appreciate you. This is KDAQYQ, Pidgey 73, and God bless.
7-3, God bless as well. And we also had the disco light in the disco ham shack playing there for you, because anytime everybody gets below 1 watt, we activate the QRPP disco light and celebrate the low-power transmission. Good job, Charles. Thanks for stopping by. We'll say 7-3. That was Kilo Delta 8, Tango Yankee, Quebec. And there was, let me cross that out, there was a station ending in Charlie. Come on in.
November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie, Yorkie.
November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie. Good evening, Bill. How are you tonight? QSL, I copied about the last 5 seconds of that transmission there. You just came up out of some noise, and Steve is not on the air tonight. He had some technical difficulties at the campsite, but you're just above my noise about an S1 to S2 to S3, over.
All right, Kevin. Well, I won't try to go any lower because it'll just probably be a waste of time. So I'll say 73 to everybody out there, and we'll turn it back to net. This is N4WLT.
QSL, Bill. Hey, your signal just came up. I think we might have hit the low there earlier, and you're peaking out now. Be about an S3, S4. Go lower now, over.
You kind of dropped back a little, Kevin. I just turned the power back up. Can you repeat?
You, Roger. Yeah, I was just saying your signal's coming back up there, so you're about an S5 on that last transmission.
I'll let it go at this time, Kevin. The bands are just too rough going up and down, but I'll just turn it back to net. And good to hear you all tonight. 73 N4WLC back to net.
7-3, Bill. Thanks for stopping by. And if you can still hear me, Steve's not going to be on the air. He ran into some technical difficulties with some high power lines at the mobile command center. So it's just me solo tonight. Thanks for stopping by. That was November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie out of Virginia, and we'll break with Bill. And let's see, that took care of that list. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP single sideband net. We're continue taking QRP stations 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo 5, Mike Golf, Mike.
Okay, I got, let's see, I got Whiskey Delta 4 standby, Foxtrot Yankee Golf standby. I got a 5 Mike Golf Mike, I believe. Come on in.
Kilo 5, Mike Golf Mike, Wes here in New Mexico.
Good evening, Wes out of New Mexico. How are you tonight? What's your power and antenna, over?
I'm at 14 watts, and it's a dipole antenna, over.
14 dipole, your signal came up nicely on that last transmission between an S3 and an S4. You want to try and go lower, Wes?
Yes, sir. This is 5 watts. 5 watts on the dipole in New Mexico. Over.
Roger. Easy copy. Good audio. Still an S3 on 5 watts. Go lower if you can. QSL, heard the 1 watt. Just kind of in and out of some static crashes on this thing. Give me another round on your 1 watt so we can hear the audio. Over. Give it to me one more time. You're coming back up. One more time.
1 watt in New Mexico on the dipole antenna. Over.
There you are. I heard every word on that last transmission. Just a little bit of QSB earlier, but on the peaks, your 1 watt's making it to Iowa. Over.
I appreciate it. Hey, appreciate what you do, Kevin, and we'll catch you next time.
QSL, make sure you listen back up a little bit on the live stream, and you'll hear what I heard on this end. Yeah, on the peak, good audio on 1 watt. So thanks, Wes, for stopping by out of New Mexico. And we'll say 7-3, over.
7-3,
All right, Kilo 5 Mike Golf Mike, Wes out of New Mexico, 1 watt to Iowa. We'll break with him. And let's see here, Foxtrot Yankee Golf. Come on in. QSL Don, good evening, Don. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot Yankee Golf. You're kind of in and out of the noise a little bit. Give me your power again. Power and antenna. Over. Okay, Don, I got somebody just above us splattering down on our channel here, or on our frequency. I'm trying to kind of filter it out a little bit. I hear you there. I hear you saying watt, but I can't figure out which number it is. If it's 5 or 1, over.
Kevin, I am losing you. I'm back up to 100 watts. I repeat, I'm back up to 100 watts. I'm losing you, and I'll go into standby mode. Standby mode for W1FYG. Thank you.
Hey, Don. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, when you were transmitting there was some, I was getting a lot of splatter from above, and are you still able to hear me now? Did I come back up for you? Over. No, apparently not. He lost me as well. The band's just kind of that time of night. It looks like he's getting into the evening part of the night, getting dark up there. So, Don, sorry about that. Just kind of the band conditions changed, and I heard you there when you checked in, but I kind of started losing you there after that. So if the band changes, Don, if you're listening and you can still hear me, if the band changes, yell recheck, and I'll get you back in here and we can work. And I'm not sure what power you had, so I'm just going to leave it blank for now. All right, that was Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Yankee Golf. Don, we lost him kind of in the QSB and changing conditions out of Connecticut. We'll say 7-3, and there was a Whiskey Delta 4 station. Come on in.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Bravo.
A Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Bravo. Come on in.
Delta Alpha November, located in the north end of the state of Florida, working you with 10 watts to a homemade vertical antenna, a wire run up through the inside of the fishing pole. QSL?
QSL, Dan, thanks for stopping by. 10 watts out of Florida. I heard every word on that last transmission. About an S2 to S3 over. You want to try and go lower? You bet. I heard your 5 watts. Give me another round on 5 watts. Over. Yeah, Dan, that last transmission, I could hear you there. I couldn't quite pull out what you were saying, but I know you're at 5 watts. It's just the band's kind of up and down right now. Give me another round. Let's see if it kind of peaks out for us on this next round. Give me another round of audio. QSL. Yeah, just I'm getting bits and pieces of it. I just can't pull everything out, but I know you're there, and I know you're at 5 watts. That's probably about as low as we're going to get unless propagation swings up for us. But right now, it's about all I can get for you. Over.
Roger. Back up to 10 watts. 10 watts just off of 673, so thanks for picking me up in the net.
QSL. Thanks, Dan. Good job for 10 watts was very good. 5 watts just marginal on this end. And usually this time of night, Florida, I start getting it starts changing pretty fast out of Florida for me, and just kind of tanks about this time of night, it seems like. So thanks, Dan. Great to hear from you again this week. That was Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Bravo. We'll say 7-3. Go ahead and listen on the live stream to your audio on this end, and you'll be able to hear what I heard. All right, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. Oh my gosh, Steve's giving us a play-by-play on the live stream of the power lines that they parked him under. Holy smokes, that is just crazy. All right, well, I don't suspect he'll be doing much listening on doing much ham radio parked there. So, all right, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm gonna take a quick swig of water here. Stand by, everybody. Hang on. Okay, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll continue taking check-ins for the QRP net. We're working QRP stations 10 watts or less. Spread them out a little bit if you can, and I'll write down what I can. Go ahead and give me your call sign now.
Whiskey 2, Juliet Whiskey.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo.
Bravo 3,
Okay, I got a few of you in there. Echo Mike Echo standby, Bravo standby, ending in Quebec standby, and there was a Whiskey 2 right off the bat. Come on in.
Roger. This is Whiskey 2, Juliet Whiskey, located in central New Jersey, currently operating at a 10 watts.
QSL 10 watts out of New Jersey. Good evening, James. Whiskey 2, Juliet Whiskey. What's your antenna on that 10 watts there, James?
I'm feeding a inverted V.
The QSL kind of faded out on me a little bit. I heard you were on an inverted V. How high? What's the altitude over?
Roger. About approximately 30 feet on the inverted V.
Okay, it's doing a nice job. Last transmission, you were loud and clear on that 10 watts. You want to try and go lower, over?
Roger. We're going to drop her down to 5. Let's see how we are on 5.
Okay, go ahead. You're an S555 on that last transmission. Go ahead.
Whiskey 2, Juliet Whiskey at 5 watts. 5 watts.
QSL heard every word on the 5 watts, about an S3 in the Iowa. Can you go lower than 5?
Roger. Let's drop her down.
Okay, go ahead. You just came up again. Okay, you're just above my noise on your 2 watts, about an S2 to S3. Give me another round on the 2 watts so I can hear it. Roger, QSL. I got you about the same I did the other time on your 2 watts. You want to try 1 watt? Let's try it and see if we can hear it, over. Okay, I heard your call sign. I heard you say 1 watt. The rest of it was kind of down in the noise. Give me another round, one more try. QSL. I got most of that just right on the edge of my noise, kind of in and out, but I heard you there. I heard you say 1 watt, your call sign out of New Jersey, so you made the trip there on 1 watt, James.
Roger. I'm back to 10, but I want to thank you so much. It's a lot of fun, and I haven't checked in for a while. I just want to say
QSL, James, make sure you listen to yourself on the live stream. You'll hear what I heard on this end on your 1 watt. And thanks for stopping by. Good to hear from you again. That was James out of New Jersey, Whiskey 2 Juliet Whiskey. And we'll break with him. And let's see on the list. Let me go down here. There's a station ending in Quebec. Ending in Quebec. Come on in. Was there a station with Quebec in it? Any station with Quebec?
Kilo Echo 4 Golf Tango Quebec. Hey, Kevin.
That must have been it. Good evening, Russ. How you doing?
Doing great today. Doing real good. I've got you a good S7 right here in North Carolina tonight. Good signal coming in, and I'm running 10 whiskeys right now.
QSL, easy copy on 10 whiskeys, 5454. What antenna are you on tonight?
Okay, Kevin, I'm at 5 whiskeys now. I'm on about the end-fed half-wave, 80 to 10 end-fed half-wave that I've had up for several years, and it's really pleased with its performance, over.
Yeah, it's doing a great job. You're solid S3 on your 5 watts. Go down to 1, over.
Okay. Let's go to 0. This is 0 on the ICOM 7300.
All right, give me another round of audio on the half a watt. Go.
Okay, Kevin. 00 KLV K4GPQ at 0 on the ICOM 7300.
QSL heard every word. Easy copy on your half a watt to Iowa. Nice job, Russ.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Enjoyed it. I was looking forward to try to work speed tonight over in Tennessee, but hey, with those power lines, he doesn't have a chance, that's for sure. 73s, and thanks so much, my friend.
QSL, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, those power lines were wicked. There must have been, holy smokes, 20 lines on a pole up there. It was just crazy. I'm glad he showed that to us on the live stream. That was interesting. So thanks, Russ, for stopping by. I appreciate it. That was Kilo Echo 4, Golf Tango, Quebec, half a watt to Iowa. We'll break with you, say 7-3. And Bravo, bang, bang. Come on in.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo, 10 whiskeys from Alpha Lima.
Nice job. Great audio. Great signal. George, how are you tonight?
Doing well. I still haven't got my voice back completely yet, but it's good enough I can get on here and sound like a hack on the radio. Hi.
Yeah, Roger, you sound awesome. Just a little rough, but hey, it's doing great. You're an S8 to S9. Great audio here on this end. Go ahead and drop her power down, over.
Roger that. We'll take her on down to 0%. This is 0% on ICOM 7300.
Are you at 0% now, over?
Roger, 0%.
All right, still a S5 55 easy copy on a half a watt. What's antenna are you using?
That is a 270-foot inverted delta loop. I've got the point on the bottom end.
Wow, that thing is booming into Iowa tonight, half a watt. That's a nice antenna, and heard every word. Good audio, good signal there, George.
Thank you much. Hey, 737, I'll let you get on to the next one. This is KC4BB73, y'all.
Roger, thanks, George. That was KC4 Bravo, half a watt. Oh, hey, I forgot to turn on the QRPP disco light and celebrate. Good job there on your half a watt. All right, we'll break with George, and we'll say 7-3. Let me get him off the list. And there was Echo Mike. Echo, come on in.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Mike Echo. I'm in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Good evening, Kevin. On 10 watts here, an S3 noise floor, getting you about an S6 here, hearing everything you say there, and just noted we're about 850 miles apart, over.
Roger. Good evening, Tom. How are you tonight? Hey, give me that call sign again. I got the Echo Mike Echo, but I always forget the prefix. Give that to me one more time.
Sure thing. Whiskey Bravo 3, over.
Roger, Whiskey Bravo 3. I don't know why I put 4 in there for some reason, but we got you in there now. Thanks, Tom. Hey, how many watts are you running? You must be on the Zygo G90, over?
Yeah, that's right. Same setup, 290 there. DKW, and we're at 10 watts, over.
Roger, 10 watts. A little bit of QSB, but at least 5555 on 10 watts. Good audio on this end, Tom. You want to go lower?
Okay, we're in a fade right now, but I'll try taking it down to 5 and see what we do.
Okay, go ahead. We're listening.
Okay, there we go. Had to go through a few menus there. 5 watts, Kevin, how copy?
Easy copy. Good audio. Still a 55 on 5 watts. Go to 1. Over.
1 watt, 1 watt, 1 watt. How copy, over?
Yeah, your 1 watt sounds like your 5 watts. Easy copy. S555. Great job, Tom.
Okay, Kevin. Well, you got a power up tonight, so I'll let you move along. Thanks for picking me up. WB3EME.
Roger, Tom. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure to hear that Zygu G90 1 watt out of Pennsylvania every time. Great audio off of that radio and good signal into Iowa. I think I can't remember a time where you didn't go to 1 watt and still had great audio and great signal here. So good job. You got a great setup. Wouldn't change a thing there. And that was Tom in Pennsylvania. And W Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo will say 73. And I think that took care of my list here. So this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll continue taking QRP 10 watts or less stations. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Charlie 1. Papa, Bravo, Papa.
Okay, Papa Bravo Papa, stand by. There was a Kilo Charlie station. Come on in. Kilo Charlie 1, Delta Quebec Romeo. C out of Massachusetts. How are you tonight, C?
Check it.
Good evening, C. I think you said you're at 10 watts. I got a little bit of static crashes taking you out once in a while there. And QSB, just right above my noise there at C, about 10 watts you said, right? Okay, I got your 10 watts. I heard you say Roger, Roger. You want to try 5? We'll listen for it. Go ahead. See if you're still out there. I couldn't pull it out. I'm not even sure if I could even hear a voice print. But your 5 watts isn't going to make it tonight. It's probably my antenna's bad receiver on this end. Over. QSL, yeah, I got the bits and pieces of that last transmission. I'm sure you probably came back to 10 watts. And I think you're probably on your ICOM 705, so you probably can't go any higher than 10. So I know you're throwing the whole radio at me right now, and just coming out of Massachusetts right now, just kind of weak signal. But we'll try it again next week. Maybe we'll hear from you again, and maybe the conditions will be a little better tonight, or better then, I should say. Thanks, C, for stopping by. That was our good friend C, Kilo Charlie 1, Delta Quebec Romeo out of Massachusetts. And 10 watts we heard. Anything lower than that just couldn't quite pull out. We'll break with you, say 7-3. Have a good evening. And let's see, there was a station ending in Papa Bravo Papa. Come on in. QSL Brad out of Texas, November 5, Papa Bravo Papa. Good evening, Brad. How many watts and what's your antenna? Over.
Running 6 watts into
QSL and 6 watts. What radio are you on? What radio? Okay, all right. That last transmission, I heard every word. Good audio, good signal on 6 watts. You want to try and go lower? QSL, still between an S4 and an S5. 5.4 to 5.5 on this end on your 5 watts. Go lower. Yeah, okay, about an S3 on your 3.5 watts. S3, but I heard every word and could copy every word, so go lower, over. Roger, Roger, heard your 1 watt, heard your 1 watt. Give me another round so we can hear it on the live stream. Go ahead. Roger, Roger. All right, got the 1 watt. Can you go lower, Brad, or is 1 watt the lowest you can go? Brad, I lost you if you're still transmitting. Heard the 1 watt. I haven't heard anything since. Okay, Roger, copy that. Yeah, I got your 1 watt, but anything below that, I just couldn't pull anything out there, over. Okay, okay, yeah, maybe Roger that, then that's fine. But your 1 watt in the clear, you sounded good on this end there, over.
Roger, Roger, thank you for being active this evening, Alan. Enjoy participating, 7-3.
7-3, Brad, thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from you out of Texas. That was November 5, Papa, Bravo, Papa, and we'll break with you, say 7-3. And folks, just so you know, as a reminder, we are live streaming on YouTube. The YouTube channel is QRP Net LiveStream. Again, QRP Net LiveStream. If you've checked in or are in the log, you can hear your audio. And I noticed my radio's got some lag on it, too, so I'm not sure what's causing that. I noticed it earlier when I was doing some preliminary checks, and I rebooted everything on this end, but it still wants to kind of give us some lag, so I need to kind of look at that this week, see what's going on there. So anyway, you can see your signal on my radio when it is displaying something and not freeze-framed. So this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll continue taking check-ins. QRP, 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Juliet 4, Charlie, Charlie. 4, November Delta Kilo.
November Delta Kilo, stand by. There was a Kilo Juliet 4, Charlie, Charlie. Come on in.
Kilowatt Juliet 4, Charlie, Charlie, and I'm running 10 watts.
Okay, QSL, 10 watts. KJ4, Charlie, Charlie. Is this Ben down in Alabama, over?
Yes, Ben, 10 watts into an NFED halfway, over.
Nice job on the NFED halfway, 10 watts between an S4 and an S5. Good audio on this end. You want to try and go lower, Ben? Okay, go ahead. We're listening.
All right, there's down at 5 watts.
Roger, copied the 5 watts. About an S3. I'm getting a little bit of static on this end, but give me another round on the 5 watts so we can hear it on the live stream. Go ahead.
Okay, here I am, 5 watts on my NFED, over.
Yeah, that last transmission. Good audio, good signal between an S3 and an S4. Can you go lower than 5? Okay, still about an S3. What radio are you on tonight, Ben?
I'm on the 7300, over.
Okay, yeah, easy copy on the 1 watt, 1% on there between an S2 and an S3. Can you go to 0%, over?
All right, there's 0%, over.
All right, nice job. Between an S2 and an S3, heard every word. Good audio on this end there, Ben.
Appreciate you letting me do this. This is a surprise to me, over.
Roger, are you still at 0%, over?
Still at 0.
Yeah, still working nice. I mean, I heard every word, can hear it nice, good audio, and we figure that's about on SSB half a watt on 0% on the 7300 there. So we've got the QRPP disco light going for you, Ben, over.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'll let you get some more check-ins. Thanks for the signal reports, over.
You bet. And you know we're live streaming, so you can go back and listen to your audio, Roger.
Okay, I do. Well, I'll check that out, over.
Yeah, Roger. If you're watching now, just slide the timeline back a little bit, and you'll be able to hear our QSO. Nice job, half a watt. That was Ben out of Alabama. Kilo Juliet 4, Charlie, Charlie. half a watt to Iowa. We'll break with you and say 7-3. And let's see, November Delta Kilo. Come on in.
Hey, Kevin. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'm turned up right now to 75 watts. I'll drop it on down to 10, okay?
Roger, roger. Go ahead. You're an S5, Nate. Go ahead.
Okay, that's 10 whiskey, 10 watts. You still copy?
Yes, about an S3. Heard every word on your 10 watts. Over. QSL, Nate, QSL. Maybe the band will swing up and you'll be able to hear me better. Give me your power. Last I heard you were at 10 watts. Give me your power again.
Yeah, 10 watts, 10 watts, 10.
All right, I heard you 10 watts. Copied every word on that last transmission. QSL heard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 watts. Made the trip there out of North Carolina, Nate.
Okay, Kevin, thanks very much. Good to hear you from the sandbar.
The QSL, Nate, somebody just walked all over us there on your 5 watts. I think I heard you say you were on the beach, and are you pedestrian mobile? Over?
No, I'm back at home. I just said thank you for finding me when I was out there on the oyster bed. Over.
Ha, that's right. That was a good little QSO, and you were portable that day too. Nice job on that pedestrian mobile.
Yeah, I had to take a boat out there, a kayak. Hey, thanks for everything you've done for QRP Radio. I learned a lot from you. 73.
Well, thank you, and 7-3, Nate. I appreciate everything you do on your YouTube channel out there. Let's see, that's is it Let's Go Amateur Radio? Give me your YouTube channel again. Over.
Yeah, I changed the name just to simplify it. It's Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio.
Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Yes, everybody check that out. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Go Amateur Radio. He does a lot of pedestrian mobile, so if you're interested in that, he goes out on the beaches with his radio and does pedestrian mobile and shows you how it's done. Good job, Nate. Appreciate you stopping by. Great to hear from you. And keep up the good work on the YouTube channel. We'll say 7-3, and we'll break with Nate out of North Carolina. He got down to 5 watts coming into Iowa tonight. I know the conditions are kind of getting a little sloppy on us, but we'll do the best we can here. And I think that was the last on my list. So this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'll continue. Let me just pause here for a second. Let me just check out the live stream. Make sure nobody is and let me just check the live stream. Make sure I'm still going out. Hang on. Stand by. Over. Okay. Yep, I'm still going out. You poor folks out there are still hearing me. Hi. All right. So I see everybody's in the chat going to town there. And so we'll just continue here on the radio. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're live streaming on YouTube on the YouTube channel called QRP Net LiveStream. Again, QRP Net LiveStream. You can check us out there, and if you've checked in, you can hear your audio and see your signal on my radio that's got some latency issues on the live stream. So anyway, we'll keep going. K0KLB, I'm taking check-ins, still working on QRP stations, 10 watts or less. If there's any out there, come with your call sign now. Okay, X-Ray Tango, stand by. There was a Whiskey 4 station. Come on in. Whiskey 4, Whiskey India Lima. Travis out of Florida, QSL?
QSL.
All right. Good evening, Travis. You're 5-4 in Iowa. What's your power and what antenna are you using tonight?
I have an Explorer 14 Trivander, and I'm running 3 watts.
Okay, 3 watts. Just came up to a 5.555 on this end. You want to go lower?
My radio won't allow me.
So 3 watts is as low as you can go. Well, that's you're sounding awful good on 3 watts coming into Iowa tonight. Over.
QSL, you're 5.7 here. 5.7.
QSL, and I'm running 50 watts. And your signal just came up to an S6 and S7, bumping up against an S7 on 3 watts there, Travis.
I appreciate that. It's the first time I've made a contact this low.
Yeah, easy copy. I mean, you know, it sounded like you were running 100 watts if I didn't know any different. Over.
That's literally amazing to me.
Well, make sure, are you listening on the live stream so you can hear your audio? Over?
Yes, I have it on. I just need to back it up a little bit because I can't listen to both of them at the same time.
Yeah, Roger. That we don't recommend that either. We're thankful that you guys do mute it and don't try to listen to the live stream while we're QSO because of the lag. It just messes everybody up, and then we get some feedback on the live stream too. So we appreciate everybody muting the live stream or pausing it during the QSO. But Travis, good audio, good signal on every transmission, 3 watts to Iowa, and I think you'll like what you hear on the live streams. Roger.
Roger. I appreciate it. KOKOB, this is W4WIL. Thank you.
Roger. That's Travis in Florida, 3 watts, and Whiskey 4 Whiskey India Lima. We'll break with him, say 7-3, and X-Ray Tango. Come on in.
Good afternoon. It's pretty noisy down here. I've got 10 watts, over.
QSL, Ken, good evening out of Alabama. Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango, 10 watts to Iowa. And I presume you're on your hex beam between an S4 and an S5 tonight, Ken.
Okay, this is 5 watts, over.
Heard every word, good audio on your 5 watts, S3, over.
Roger, I can just barely hear you. Back to you.
Say that again one more time, Ken. I kind of lost you at the end.
I was trying to do 5 watts, but I can barely hear you. There's just lots of noise tonight.
Roger. I copy. You've got lots of noise. Barely hear me, but I hear you great on 5 watts against my 50 watts coming back at you. So you're definitely doing a better job than I am transmitting tonight. Your 5 watts is making the trip sounding good to Iowa there, Ken. We'll say 7-3 because I know you're having a hard time hearing me. And thanks for stopping by. That was Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango. Ken out of Alabama made it 5 watts to Iowa. He's usually, I know he's got some noise, high noise down there tonight, but typically Ken will easily go to a half a watt or below on the net on Sunday nights. Just tonight's conditions aren't going to make it happen. I think the lowest Ken has gotten, he's got external attenuators and power meters. I think the lowest he's gotten into the net was 10 milliwatts. And we heard him here in Iowa on 10 milliwatts. So anyway, it won't happen tonight because of the conditions. But thanks, Ken, again for stopping by. That was Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango out of Alabama, 7-3. And let's see, that was all I had on my list. So this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll go another round. And we're still working on QRP stations 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Whiskey 6 Echo Hotel Yankee.
Okay, there was a station ending in India standby. There was a station ending in Foxtrot standby, and I got a Whiskey 6. Come on in.
Whiskey number 6, Echo Hotel Yankee, W6, CHY, 5 watts.
QSL, Whiskey 6, Echo Hotel Yankee. And Joseph out of Arkansas, booming into Iowa. What's your antenna, over?
Very good, yeah, just a 19-foot vertical, and like I said, running the FT710 as low as it'll go at 5 watts. Go ahead.
Yeah, 5 watts, easy copy. Heard every word, good audio on this end, bouncing between an S3 and an S5 on the QSB there, over.
Roger. Yeah, I don't hardly have any noise here, so your 50 watts is smacking me like you're sitting in the room here. Definitely appreciate taking my call. Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo from W6, CHY.
Roger, Joseph. Good audio, bouncing up on against an S5 on your 5 watts out of Arkansas. Great job. Got a good setup there. Good audio. Heard every word. Appreciate you stopping by, and stop back again next Sunday. We'll say 7-3, Joseph.
7-3. Good luck, and thanks for all you do.
Roger, that was Whiskey 6 Echo Hotel Yankee, Joseph out of Arkansas. 5 watts, good audio, good signal into Iowa. And let's see, we'll break with him. There was a station ending in Foxtrot. Come on in.
Kilo Charlie 5, Delta Charlie Foxtrot.
Kilo Charlie 5, Delta Charlie Foxtrot. QSL?
QSL. I also am from Arkansas, right in the middle. 5 watts, fed half wave.
QSL 5 watts, end-fed half wave, bouncing up against an S5 55 here, Shannon. How are you tonight?
I'm outstanding. I tried to get y'all last week, but as soon as I sat down at my desk, the phone rang, so I had to step away. But actually, last week I worked Spain on 5 watts.
Nice job. Isn't that a lot of fun when they repeat your call sign and you're working 5 watts over?
Absolutely. I've been trying QRP, and I've been doing it in North America the last couple of weeks, and I love it.
Roger. Was doing a nice job. I heard every word. Can you go lower than 5 on that radio there, Shannon?
That's negative. I'm running a ST991A, and it won't let me go any lower than 5.
Roger. Yeah, good audio, good signal. You're over an S5 on this end now, so good propagation between us. And 5 watts is all you need tonight, over.
QSL 73, thank y'all for letting me in the net.
You bet. Make sure you check yourself out on the live stream. You got good audio, good signal, and you'll like what you hear. That was Kilo Charlie 5, Delta Charlie Foxtrot. Shannon out of Arkansas. 5 watts to Iowa. We'll break with you. And there was a station ending in India. Come on in. Was there a station ending in India? Come on in. Was there a station with India in it? Come on in. All right, nothing heard on that. One more try. Station with India in it. Come on in. Okay, nothing heard, so we'll continue taking check-ins. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're working the QRP single sideband net, and we are live streaming on our YouTube channel called QRP Net Live Stream. And let me make sure. Okay, yep, I do. The live stream is QRP Net Live Stream, so if you've checked in with us and you're on the log, you'll be able to go back and hear your audio and see your signal on our radio here, on my radio here tonight. Usually I have a partner in crime with me out of South Carolina, Steve, and he's not able to be with us tonight. Well, he was going to be with us, and he was going to be in the mobile command center there out camping in Tennessee, and he got parked, and he looked up, and he's under about 20 high power lines, and his noise, he can't hear anything on his radio because the noise floor is so high there. So he's not going to be able to join us tonight, so I am running solo out of Iowa. And we'll just continue here taking QRP 10 watts or less stations. If there's any more out there, come with your call sign now.
Whiskey 8, Uniform Tango Charlie.
Okay, a Uniform Tango Charlie, stand by with your strong signal. I'm going to take this weaker signal so I don't lose them. There was a ending in station, ending in Delta. Station ending in Delta, come on in. Roger, portable, and it was November 8, Hotel Kilo Delta. Roger? QSL, November 8, Hotel Sugar Delta. Harold out of Missouri, Roger? Okay, I got you at Mammoth Cave Park, and what was the state? What state over? Roger, Roger. You're in Kentucky tonight. Well, your signal's kind of weak. Well, how much power and what's your antenna, over?
9 watts into an N-fed. Probably close to long range, over.
All right there, Harold. I got your 9 watts on your end-fed, about an S3. I'm able to hear every word on that last transmission. Good audio there. You want to try and go lower?
Yeah, Roger. Hold on. I'll just put you down to 5, over.
Okay, we're listening for 5 watts. Go ahead. Roger, Roger, Harold. Heard every word on the 5 watts. I took a couple static crashes, but other than that, I copied almost everything you said on your 5 watts there, over. You want to try and go lower than 5? Roger, Roger. Copy. You can't go lower than 5 watts, but hey, the 5 watts is all you need because you're making it to Iowa. Right on the edge of my noise, but I copied every word, over. Roger, Roger. I kind of lost you a little bit there on that last one. You're about between an S2 and an S3 on my meter on this end with some static crashes. But otherwise, Harold, 5 watts made the trip to Iowa. I appreciate you stopping by, over. QSL, copy the 5-8 in the Kilo Yankee. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate that. Running 50 watts, 5 watts, and your 50 watts on my end. And I heard you had a good audio on that last 5 watt transmission there on that end. So thanks, Harold. We'll say 7-3 and have a good night, over. All right, that was November 8 Hotel Sierra Delta. Harold out in Kentucky, mobile, portable out there on 5 watts to Iowa. And we're going to go back up here to Art in Ohio, Whiskey 8 Uniform Tango Charlie. Come on in.
Yeah, Roger. K0 Kilo Lima Bravo, Whiskey 8 Uniform Tango Charlie. And you know the name is Art. We're working with 5 watts also, running it through an A3S at about 52 feet up. We're located in a little place called Elyria, Ohio, which is 25 miles west of the city of Cleveland, 3.5 miles south of the shores of Lake Erie. Over.
Roger, Roger, Art. Well, good evening, and thanks for stopping by on your 5 watts. I appreciate you being patient while I worked Harold there. He was really light. I didn't want to lose him there, and I wanted to give him a chance to get on the net before I lost him in the QSB. But Art, your signal is in the red. At times, you're peaking about 5 to 10 over 9 on your 5 watts into Iowa. Over.
Roger, Roger, on the 5 to 10 over 9. And likewise here on my end, I think you said you were using 50 watts. Great signal, good audio. All right, my friend, I'm not going to hold it, but I'm smiling like a kid in the grocery store, in the candy store, knowing that I can get these 5 watts to go. Radio, like I said, is an FT991 Alpha, and as low as I can go on that is 5 watts. Take care and enjoy the rest of the day and the upcoming week, Kevin. K0 Kilo Lima Bravo, WAUTC, 73.
73, Art. And we're live streaming on YouTube, so you can hear your audio on our YouTube live stream. You familiar with that, Art?
Well, I just heard it, but I'll go over on your page and click into it. Over.
Yeah, Roger. You can go to my QRZ page, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see all the information about the QRP Net. And down in there, you'll see live stream information, and there'll be a quick link. You can click on that, and that'll take you right into our YouTube channel. And there you should see a thumbnail there that says live down in the corner. That's the live stream. Click on that, open it up. And you just slide the timeline back, maybe 2 or 3 minutes here, and you'll hear our QSO and hear your 5 watt audio booming into Iowa tonight. Thanks for stopping by, Harold. We'll say 7-3, over.
Roger, Roger. Okay, thank you.
And that was Art out of Ohio, Whiskey 8, Uniform Tango Charlie, 5 watts booming into Iowa. We'll break with him, and we'll continue taking QRP stations. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Any more QRP 10 watts or less stations, come on in.
394, Mike, turn return.
Okay, I heard a lot of light stations. I heard a Victor. I heard a station with a Victor. Come on in.
Victor, Whiskey, Victor, Whiskey.
Okay, you're going to help me with that. What was the number? I got the Victor, and I lost the number.
The number is 3, Whiskey, Victor, Whiskey.
Got it. Victor 3, Whiskey, Victor, Whiskey. Roger?
Victor Alpha 3.
Okay, let me retype that again. Okay, hang on a second. Victor Alpha 3, Whiskey, Victor, Whiskey. Roger?
Roger that. You got that time. I got a Yaesu FTDX 1200 on a 500-foot square horizontal loop.
QSL, well, you're making the trip to Iowa from Ontario. And what's your power there, Ross?
I'm at 10 watts right now.
10 watts between an S3 and an S4. Good audio, good signal on 10 watts. Can you go lower?
Yes, sir. I can go lower. I just turned it down to 5 watts.
I copied your 5 watts. Good audio, good signal. Still around an S3. Can you go lower than 5?
No, sir. I cannot. 5 watts is as low as it goes. Thank you for taking me here tonight.
QSL. Well, 5 watts is all you need tonight out of Ontario, because I heard every word. Good signal, S3 the whole time, and good solid audio. No problem making it for 5 watts to Iowa tonight, Ross. Thanks for stopping by, and appreciate that. Over.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Alpha 3, Whiskey, Victor, Whiskey on the side.
Roger. That was Ross in Ontario, 5 watts to Iowa. And we'll say 7-3. Have a good rest of the night. And I know there were some other weaker stations in there. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. I'm still taking QRP stations, 10 watts or less. If there are any out there, come on in and give me your call sign now.
Kilo Quebec 4, Mike, Yankee Charlie.
Okay, I think there was a station ending in Kilo. Stand by. Kilo Quebec station. Come on in.
Kilo Quebec 4, Mike, Yankee Charlie.
Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Yankee Charlie. Roger?
Roger.
All right, then. This is Roger in Tennessee. What's your power and antenna there tonight, Roger?
I'm coming at 10 watts, and I'm using the super antenna portable in my backyard.
All right, well, it's doing a great job. 10 watts is yielding you a 5656 S6 on my radio on this end. Good audio, good signal. Can you go lower on power?
Yeah, my radio let me take it down to 5. Let me try 5. Hang on.
Okay, you're an S6 on that last transmission. Go ahead.
Charlie at 5 watts.
Yeah, still an S5. I had a little QSB. Give me another round of audio so we can hear it on the live stream. Go ahead.
This is Kilo Quebec 4, Mike, Charlie at 5 watts.
Yeah, Roger. 5 watts, heard every word. It's bouncing between an S3 and an S5, peaking out on an S5 on this end there. But 5 watts doing a great job out of Tennessee, Roger.
Thank you very much. 7-3.
Roger, 7-3. Thanks for stopping by, Roger, out of Tennessee. And man, let's see. I think I think you are my first Tennessee station. Let me look up here a little closer. Yeah, you're my first Tennessee, and that's where Steve's at. So I guess we probably would have been able to work each other. I was a little concerned that I wouldn't be able to hear Steve in Tennessee tonight, because normally he's in South Carolina. But since Roger's in Tennessee, it sounds like, and I had good audio from him, we probably would have been able to make that work, Steve. So anyway, Kilo Charlie 4, Mike Yankee Charlie. That was Roger in Tennessee, 5 watts to Iowa with good audio, good signal. And let's see, was there a station ending in Kilo? Come on in. Okay, there was 2 ending in Kilo. I think there was one with a Mike Kilo. Come on in. Okay, real light, just down in my noise. Give me that call sign a couple times. Go ahead. Oh, okay, Roger. November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. Mike out of New York. Come on in, Mike. You're real light. Over.
Roger, November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, 10 watts with a
QSL, Mike, you're real light on the 10 watts on your end-fed half wave. Just conditions just ain't quite there tonight, but you want to try 5? You want to try 5 whiskey over? QSL, Mike heard every word, just above my noise on the 5 watts, heard every word. You want to try and go lower? Okay, I'm pretty sure you said 2 watts, but boy, it was pretty tough. Go to 1 watt, I'll see if I can pull it out. Give me another round on the 1 watt. Give me another round. Over. Yeah, Mike, I hear you there. I just can't quite pull out what you're saying. You're just right on the edge of the noise. I can hear somebody there. I just can't pull it out. Over. Roger. Yeah, I heard you got QSB on your end as well. Yeah, just a real light copy, but I did hear you on your 2 watts, so I got you in the log for 2 watts there, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. Over.
And you've been heard in Germany with even your 2 watts, DL8DX.
And by the way, Mike, there was a German station that heard you is hearing your 2 whiskey. Over. QSL, yeah. That German station, can you hear Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, over?
DL8DX.
I don't know if you can hear me. A German DX station, can you hear K0, KLB, over?
Oh, yes, I can.
Would you like to join the net, over?
I just was monitoring the net for a while, and I could hear the test. I could even estimate him on 1 watt, but the QRM took him away. But on 2 watt, I could identify him clearly. Just want to let you know.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're an S959 into Iowa. What's your call sign? Over.
Delta Lima 8 Delta X-ray DL8DX.
Delta Lima 8 Delta X-ray. Andy in Germany. Roger.
Yeah, in the Black Forest, 2 miles from the Swiss-German border, 15 miles, final approach, runway 14, Zurich Airport, Switzerland. Over.
QSL. Great audio, good signal into Iowa. What's your power? How many watts are you running?
1,200 watts, a 3-element beam at 90-foot height.
Roger. Well, 1,200 watts is making the trip. We're running a QRP net here, and if you're interested in trying to lower your power and see if you can make it to Iowa, I'll listen for you. Over.
Well, no problem. I can go down to 5 watts if that makes the trip. I doubt it does, but we'll see.
Can you try 100 watts? Let's see if we can hear you at 100 watts. Over.
This is 40 watts.
Okay, QSL, I got your 40 watts. Just kind of down in my noise a little bit, but I did hear every word about an S3 on your 40 watts there, Andy.
Okay. And I can further down.
Okay, give me the wattage again. Give me your power again. I heard you go down, but I didn't quite pull out what the power was. Give me the power, over. Roger, copied every word on the 10 watts. Copied every word about an S3, S2 to S3. Go to 5 watts. Go to 5, over.
Okay, this is 5 watts.
QSL, Andy, I heard you say this is 5 watts. This is 5 watts. A little bit of QSB towards the end of the transmission, but I pulled you out on your 5 watts, over.
Beautiful. Well, the antenna makes the height, 3 elements, ultra beam.
QSL. Hey, Andy, bring your power back up. We'll wait for you, and we'll close out the QSL, Roger.
Yeah, okay. Great. This is the 1200 watt again. That makes it more comfortable, I guess, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I can't believe my 50 watts is actually making it to Germany. You're probably doing all the heavy lifting on your antenna. I'm just running the inverted V out here on the farm in Iowa, and it's glad to hear from you out of Germany there, Andy.
Oh, okay, great. Can I have your call sign again, please?
Yeah, Roger, it's Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Again, it's Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. I want to confirm this in my QRZ.com logbook. This is outstanding. Okay, gentlemen, it's been my pleasure to be part of the game tonight here. But this was outstanding to confirm the gentleman with 1 and 2 watt tonight. I will always appreciate games like this.
You bet, Andy. Hey, it's great to hear from you out of Germany. Welcome surprise. We always welcome DX stations coming in, and you might be one of the first German stations we've had on the net, so great job. Appreciate that. And we are live streaming on YouTube, so you can actually hear our QSO. Are you familiar with the LiveStream YouTube channel, over?
Well, I will probably find it if I'm looking for. I'm familiar with LiveStreams. I'm also participating in the Big Gun Friendship Net on 40 meters since a couple of years, so I'm familiar with nets, and but LiveStream is something else. Yeah, that's great.
QSL. Well, if you go to my QRZ page for Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, you'll scroll down a little bit, and you'll find out all the information about the QRP net, and in there, about the middle of that section there, you'll find a quick link to the LiveStream channel. There'll be a quick link to the LiveStream channel. You can click on that and open it up, and you should see the thumbnail there for the LiveStream that's active right now. You can just slide the timeline back and hear your audio and see your signal here in Iowa, over.
Well, that is great. I would appreciate if you want to confirm that contact also on QRZ.com, because Iowa is very, very rare to get into from southern Germany. Well, I will certainly make a note in my log and pass by this frequency a little more often and listen, especially knowing you're doing QRP, and I can pick up a lot of low power stations from the States. My antenna is, like I say, 90-foot height. That's a telescopic mast, which I can winch up through the roof of my house, and that does a fantastic job.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing setup there. Great job. Sounds like you got a great station, and I will definitely log this in QRZ. I'm going to log you down for 0023 for UTC, and this frequency on 14310. I'll get you in my QRZ log as well when the net is over. And actually, the frequency, we don't know what frequency we're going to be on. We're here every Sunday night. The frequency changes because we just kind of find one and just open the net and start there. But you'll have to check out the live stream once we're active on Sunday evening, and you'll see the active frequency that we're on, and then you can hear us from there. Over.
Okay, I appreciate it very much. Wonderful. Okay, gentlemen, enjoy the net and have a good night. It's getting late here. I'm only up because my XYL just returned from a flight. I'm a retired airline pilot. My XYL is still active. She returned from New York flight, and she has a little jet lag and went to sleep now. So I'm going to close the station here as well. Good night, everybody. It's been my pleasure from Delta Lima 8 Delta X-Ray.
The QSL has been our pleasure as well, Andy. I'm sure everybody enjoyed listening to you on the live stream. We'll say 7-3, and hopefully we'll hear from you again next Sunday. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're going to break with Delta Lima 8 Delta X-Ray. Andy out in Germany, who actually heard Mike, his 2 watts out of New York into Germany. That's how Andy heard us and came on in, and we appreciate you stopping by, Andy. That's great to hear from you. And he made it to 5 watts to Iowa out of Germany, so that was a great job. And we enjoyed that. Thank you. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're going to continue taking QRP 10 watts or less stations. If there are any more out there, come with your call sign now.
Kilo Oscar 4, Echo America Charlie.
Okay, there was a couple kilo stations in there. I was able to hear the Echo America Charlie one. Come on in.
Yeah, Kilo Oscar 4, Echo America Charlie out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Roger, Roger. Scott out of Atlanta, Georgia. How are you tonight? What's your power and antenna? Over.
Right now I'm running 10 watts on an ST710 into a 9-to-1, about 52-foot long, 15 feet in the air.
Roger, it's working well. You're an S3, good audio, good signal into Iowa tonight. You want to try and go to 5 watts?
Yeah, we'll bring it down to 5 watts.
All right, you're an S3 on that last transmission. We're listening.
5 watts, Kilo Oscar 4, Echo Alpha Charlie.
QSL heard every word. Good audio. About an S2 to S3 on your 5 watts. Can you go lower than 5? No, I lost you a little bit. Come back again. Okay, I copied. Yeah, 5 watts is as low as you can go. Well, I'm getting a little bit of QSB on that last transmission, but earlier your 5 watts was making the trip to Iowa. Over. Okay, yeah, I think I copied parts and bits and pieces of that last transmission. Bring your power back up to 10 watts, Scott, and we'll close it out. Over.
All right, 10 watts there. Yeah, I said next week I'll break out to 705 and see if I can get it down to 1 watt or less.
Yeah, I knew you were kind of. I picked out a little bit of that. I figured you were going to have a radio 1 watt next week, so that's great. The 5 watts is just kind of in and out of my noise a little bit right now, but the 10 watts is doing a great job out of Georgia there. So, yeah, we'll look forward to the 705 next week, and hopefully we'll have good conditions and good propagation out of Georgia. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Thanks for all you do. This is a great net.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm usually here with my partner, Steve, out of South Carolina, but he was not able to make it tonight. I think he's in the live stream, though, in the chat. But anyway, Georgia to Iowa on 5 watts. Good job, Scott, and we'll look forward to hearing from you next week. We'll say 7-3, over. Kilo Oscar 4 Echo Alpha Charlie. We'll break with you, and this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. There was another station starting with kilowatt, maybe a few of them out there, I'm not sure, but station starting with kilowatt, come on in. Kilowatt 4 Golf November Echo. Gene out of Virginia. Good evening, Gene. How are you tonight? QSL, Gene, you're just kind of in and out of the QSB tonight. What's your power? Over.
All right, 5 watts, 5 watts, 5 watts, Kilo Oscar 4, Echo Alpha Charlie.
5 watts is as low as you can go. Well, it's I'm getting a little bit of QSB on that last transmission, Gene, if you're still there, if you can still hear me, I lost you completely. What's your power, over?
9 whiskey.
Roger, I copied the 9 whiskey on that last transmission. You just came up there. 9 whiskey. You want to try and go lower? Try 5, over. Okay, we're listening. You bet, heard every word on the 5 watts there. Just above my noise, about an S2 to S3 there, Gene, over. Okay, yeah, it is just kind of, it's fast. It's in and out fast, but we're listening for the 1 watt. Go ahead. Give me another round, one more round on that 1 watt there, Gene. Yeah, I heard every word on that last transmission, 1 whiskey there, Gene. Good job. Okay, I copied the S4. Yeah, you're about an S1 to S2. I'm getting some static crashes, but averaging around an S1 and S2. Bring your power back up. We'll close it out, Gene.
Yeah, roger that. Back up to about 6 whiskey. And as usual, Kevin, good to talk to you. Good to do the mix. Hope you have a good week the rest of the week. Hey, for G&E, I'll be feeling your fine.
Roger, Gene. Thanks for stopping by. S4 to S5 on that last transmission. And so good job. Your 1 watt made it to Iowa. We pulled that out as well. So out of Virginia, that was Gene, our good friend, Kilo 4 Golf November Echo. And we'll break with you, say 7-3, and we'll continue taking check-ins. Any more QRP stations, come with your call sign now.
Kilo 4 Golf Mike X-Ray Mobile.
Kilowatt 4 Golf Foxtrot X-Ray QSL.
Kilo 4 Golf Mike X-Ray Mobile.
Okay, Kilo 4 Golf Mike X-Ray. Roger. Okay, you're mobile and you're in Mississippi, and is this Don, Roger? Roger. Hey, Don, I copied you were at QSB at the beginning of that transmission, and you started coming up there towards the end. And what's your power? How many watts are you running?
I'm at 10 watts. I come 7,300 dial back to 10 watts.
Okay, nice. Yes, I heard every word on that last transmission. Just the propagation is peaking out on us right now. Do you want to try and go to 5? Are you driving, or are you just portable, over? Well, we don't want you turning your power down while you're driving, but your 10 watts is making the trip. A little bit of QSB, over. I lost you pretty much on that last transmission. Just a voice print. I hear you there. I just can't pull out what you're saying there, over.
Yes, Mel. Thanks for taking my call. K0KLV from Cape Ford, GMX, 733.
Roger. Hey, I heard every word on that last transmission. You came up out of the noise, and I suppose when you're driving, you have a lot more QSB just because of the conditions of your location's probably changing. And if you're in Mississippi, I'm not sure if there's mountain, or I don't know if I'm not saying mountains, but if you're in and out of hills down there or whatever, I'm sure it can affect the signal as well. So, but your 10 watts made the trip to Iowa, and that last transmission was a good one between an S3 and an S4. And thanks, Donald, for stopping by, and we'll check. Maybe you'll check in again next week. We'll hear from you then. Over. QSL 7373. And by the way, we are live streaming on YouTube. If anybody's interested in hearing their audio and seeing their signal on my radio here, live stream channel is called QRP Net LiveStream. Again, QRP Net, the live stream. And Donald, you checked in around the hour and 34-minute mark. If you happen to get on YouTube when you get to your destination and want to hear what you sounded like here in Iowa. All right, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. We'll break with Donald out in the Mississippi, K4 Golf Mike X-Ray, and I'm going to continue. Any more QRP stations, 10 watts or less, come with your call sign now. Okay, I heard a whiskey station. Come again on the rest of it. Whiskey station? Okay, I got the Delta Bravo. I got the whiskey and the Delta Bravo. I'm missing the number and another letter, I think. Oh man, just right in my noise. I can't. It just kind of hits at the wrong time. Give it to me a couple more times again. Over. All right, I think I got it. Whiskey 5 Delta Bravo QSL. Okay, Don down in Texas. Roger. Okay, Don, you're real light, just above my noise. What's your power? How many watts are you running? Okay, I heard the 10 watts. And what's your antenna? Okay, and I heard you're on a dipole as well. Well, the 10 watts, it's just real light, but you're making it to Iowa. I'm able to pull it out. You want to try 5 whiskey and see if I can hear it? Okay, you're right on the edge of my noise, but try 5 watts. Let me see if I can hear it. Okay, I was able to pull it out. I heard you say my call sign, 5 watts. So we got you in the log for 5 watts. If you want to try and go lower, I'll listen for you. Okay, go ahead. Okay, I heard my call sign. I think you said 2 watts, if I'm not mistaken. Roger? Okay, it's really light, just down in my noise. You're 2 watts. Try 1 watt, over. Don, I hear you there. It's just a voice print. I can't pull out what you're saying on the 1 watt. Roger, Don. Hey, bring your power back up as high as you can go, and we'll close it out there. I'm not sure what you're at right now, but it's real light, over. QSL. Still light, still pretty light, but I was able to hear most of what you said on that last transmission. Just propagation in Texas, we're probably not right in the right skip zone, between us right now. Maybe the 20 meters is starting to go long on us, and we're just too short for that. But hey, I got you in the log for 2 watts. And, hey, that's good enough for me. Thanks for stopping by, Don. I appreciate that out of Texas. And we'll say 7-3. That was Whiskey 5 Delta Bravo. We'll break with him. And are there any more QRP stations out there that want to check in? Come with your call sign now. Okay, nothing heard, so I'm going to take a swig of water here, and then I'm going to open it up to general check-ins, any power, anywhere. Just stand by 1 second. Okay, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. We got about 20 minutes left here, and so we'll see if anybody else wants to check in. General power, anybody, anywhere, any power wants to check in the QRP net and see how low you can go. Come on in with your call sign now.
Whiskey 3, Juliet, Able Charlie.
Whiskey 3, Juliet, Alpha Charlie, QSL?
QSL.
All right, James out in Pennsylvania. Good evening, James. How are you tonight, and what's your power and antenna? Over.
By golly, we're having a great evening here in WCA. One of the showers coming in. Our power here is 10 watts. 10 watts Kenwood CS2000 into an off-center multi-band dipole out here in the backyard. Back to you.
QSL, James, thanks for stopping by, and your 10 watts in the backyard, and you peaked out just about an S5, 55 on this end, a little bit of QSB during that last transmission, but on the peak you were an S5. Do you want to try and go down to 5 watts and see if we can hear you?
Down to 5 watts.
Okay, we'll listen for your 5 watts. Go ahead.
W3JAC 5 watts. W3JAC 5 watts. 5 watts.
QSL, great audio on that last transmission. The propagation favored you on that last one. S3 with good audio and good signal there on your 5 watts. Can you go lower than 5 over? QSL, James, you bet. Hey, on that last transmission you just had, the QSB kind of took you out. So I think we hit the peak there at the time before because your audio was just really nice. And then I kind of lost you. It's just the conditions changing on us right now. But your 5 watts, I got you in the log from Pennsylvania to Iowa, out in the backyard. And we'll say 7-3. And James, by the way, just so you know, we are live streaming on YouTube, so you can hear your audio and see your signal on my radio here in Iowa. The YouTube channel's QRP Net LiveStream. Again, QRP Net LiveStream. And if you can't remember that, then go to my QRZ page, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. QRZ page, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see more information about the QRP net. We don't have a designated frequency. We just find one, open the net, and because we usually end up QSYing because of QRM. And we do that on the fly, and everybody follows us on the net. That's the beauty of the live stream, so everybody can follow us as we QSY. But anyway, check us out, and make sure you go back and listen to your audio on the live stream. You'll like what you heard on that 5-watt transmission there, James. All right, we'll say 7-3. This is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're going to break with Whiskey 3, Juliet Alpha Charlie. And let's see, where else am I at? So we're going to continue taking general check-ins, any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now.
K0KLB, K0KLB, Kilowatt 2, Michael United Sierra, Kilowatt 2, Michael United Sierra, portable free.
QSL, Kilo 2, Mike Uniform Sierra, portable. And John, in what state and what's your power are you there, John?
Handle here is Jock. John, it probably says John Miller, but Jock, J-O-C-K, is my nickname. And you're Q5S9, 10 over 9, in Buck Hill Falls, Pennsylvania. Buck Hill Falls, Pennsylvania. We're running an ICOM 756 Pro 3 and an ICOM amplifier, PW1KW, and a ground plane 1,314 feet high
in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania, Buck Hill Falls, Pennsylvania. So back to you, K0KLB, K2MUS.
Roger, Roger, K2MUS. Jock out in Pennsylvania, and Jock, you peaked out an S9 59 into Iowa on that last transmission. What's your how many watts? What's your power there on that end? Over.
We got 1 kilowatt, one amplifier with a kilowatt. The ICOM IC756 Pro is a transceiver, and then we have an ICOM amplifier, so 1,000 watts. 1,000 watts. And what's your handle?
Roger, Roger. My name is Kevin. And I'm located in Iowa, India Alpha, out here in the middle of corn and soybean country. And your kilowatt is making the trip to Iowa, S9. So this is the QRP Net, and what we do here is folks check in, and if they want to drop their power and see how low they can go, we'll listen for it, and then you can hear yourself on the live stream. You can hear what your audio sounds like, see how low you can go. You want to try that, John?
I'll pass on that, Kevin. I'll pass on that because I got it all tuned up and I don't want to change it for now. But thanks for the offer. Appreciate it. So we'll say 73s, Kevin. I'm going to QSL to you. Send a QSL to you. And we'll say 73s. You got a beautiful signal, beautiful audio in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania, Kevin. 73s to you, K0KLB, K2, Michael United Sierra Portable 3.
QSL, John. Well, hey, great to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm going to write down the frequency is 14310.310. The time is 0047. So I will go ahead and get that logged in QRZ as well. And at the end of the net, when I'm done here, Kilo 2 Mike Uniform Sierra. All right, I got that. And thanks, Jock, for stopping by. I understand you got things set up and you don't want to monkey with it. I totally understand that. So no worries. We're working operating 50 watts, 50 watts on an inverted V antenna here, just outside the house here, about 45 feet high at the peak. So you got great audio, great signal as well into Iowa. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to check out my QRZ page if you're interested, and you can scroll down a little bit and you'll find out more information about the QRP Net, and there's a quick link there to our YouTube channel where you can find the live stream and see what we're doing and what we're about there. So thanks, Jock, and out of Pennsylvania, and we'll say 73 Kilo 2 Mike Uniform Sierra, and we'll break with him. And then anybody else, we're taking general check-ins. I got about, what time is it? Well, we got about 10 minutes left in the net. We're going to take general check-ins, any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now.
73s, Kevin. Thanks for the nice QSO.
73, Jock. Thank you again, and I'll get you in the log too as well. So hopefully we'll hear from you again some night. All right. Any other stations want to check in? Come with your call sign now. Check-ins. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. We're taking general check-ins, any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now. I think I hear a real light station out there. If there's somebody trying to call in, come again. I'm not hearing anything now. Boy, it's funny how when there's a real weak station, I think I lean ahead trying to, and I think it's going to help me hear them, but it doesn't. I don't know why. It's just a natural response, I guess. It's like leaning into the speakers on the laptop or something so I can hear better. I don't know what it is, but it's just kind of goofy. Anyway, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm taking general check-ins, any power, anywhere for the QRP Net. Come with your call sign now. I see we got 36 on the live stream. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I have not even looked at the chat. I know Steve's over there keeping everybody entertained, I'm sure. So let's see who's hanging out over there. I'm just doing a quick quick check here. I see Mike and Jeff and John, and that's kind of the fun thing about the net too, being live stream. Y'all can chat with each other and give each other signal reports back and forth as well if you're hearing a station QRP. And that was interesting. That German station gave us a shout there earlier because he could hear Mike out of New York on his 2 watts, and that was pretty cool. And we worked, that German station got down to 5 watts coming into the net as well. That was a lot of fun. All right, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP net. We're taking general check-ins, any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now. Okay, I'll start making last call rounds because I might have dried up the pond. K0KLB, last call rounds for the QRP net. Come with your call sign now. Last call, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP net. Come with your call sign now. It's probably a good time to close down the net because I'm getting a little splatter from station, looks like above me there. So I'll try one more time. Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, last call. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Victor Whiskey.
Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Victor Whiskey, QSL.
QSL, and could I get your call sign? I just caught the trail end of your transmission as I tuned you.
QSL, Tucker, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. Again, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, Kevin in Iowa. QSL?
Hey, QSL, name here is Tucker, Tango Uniform Charlie Kilo Echo Romeo, and I'm here in Augusta, Georgia. Back to you.
QSL, Augusta, Georgia to Iowa. You're 5959, good audio, good signal. This is the QRP net. What's your power and what's your antenna tonight, Tucker?
Oh, I am very sorry about that. I'm actually running 100 watts into an end-fed half-wave, but I can drop power and see if I can get to you.
That's exactly what we do here. People check in any power anywhere and drop their power and see how low they can go. We're live streaming on YouTube, so you can check it out later and listen to your audio. So you're at 100 watts. Drop to 20. Go to 20 watts, and let's see what we can hear on this end. Over.
Yes, sir. This is Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Victor Whiskey. Drop power to 20 watts. And I do normally run QRP when I run Summits on the air, but this is 20 watts. Is that a QSL on your end?
Roger. Easy copy on your 20 watts. You peaked out about an S656, but on your 20 watts, go to 10 watts, and we'll listen for you there. Over.
Yes, sir. Again, this is Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Victor Whiskey on 10 watts. 10 watts. Wait, Hotel Victor Whiskey.
QSL, still about the same, sounded about the same. Go to 5, we'll listen for you on 5 watts. Over.
Yes, sir, and this is Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Victor Whiskey on 5 watts into my end-fed halfway from Augusta, Georgia. QSL.
Roger. You peaked out about an S5, a little bit of QSB. Can you go lower than 5 watts on that end?
Yes, I can. This is Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Victor Whiskey on 2 watts. 2 watts. Do you still have me there on your end?
QSL heard every word. Good copy. About an S3. I got a little bit of noise, static crashes, but I heard every word. Go to 1 watt. Go to 1 whiskey. Over.
Roger. This is 1 whiskey. Kilo Echo 8, Hotel Victor Whiskey, and I do have a Lima setting on this radio, but I'm not sure what power that is.
QSL heard every word on the 1 watt. Heard every word. And what radio are you on? Can you go lower than 1?
Roger. I dropped down to whatever the Lima setting is on this ICOM IC7200. This is my base station. I normally run an FT817 portable. If that's my
QSL heard every word on that last transmission. Maybe the last word I might have lost there just because of some QRM that kind of took you out. But is that less than a watt then, do you think, or is that a 1 watt? Over?
That's great that I'm getting all the way out to you. You said in Iowa on less than a watt for this antenna. You said you had a YouTube channel for this. What was the name of that so I can look it up later?
You bet, Roger, Roger. Yeah, you're half a watt. Still making the trip to Iowa. We'll just call it 500 milliwatts since it's less than a watt. And sounding good on this end, good audio. And the YouTube channel is QRP Net LiveStream. Again, QRP Net LiveStream. And if you turn your power down to less than a watt, it activates the disco ball in the disco ham shack here in Iowa, and the lights are flashing, and it's dark in here, so it really shows up. We're having a party for your 500 watts there, over.
Well, thank you very much. I jumped back up to 10 watts there just to make sure I'm getting into you in case more QRM comes in, but thank you very much. I think I've seen you guys a couple of times, and I'm glad I made it into you there. This is Kilo Echo 8 Hotel Victor Whiskey in Augusta, Georgia, and I will
Roger, Roger, Tucker. Yeah, you just kind of faded out there at the end. Band's changing. Hopefully you can still hear me. Check us out on the YouTube channel. Go to my QRZ page, Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, and slide down a little bit, and you'll see all the information about the QRP Net. The link, there'll be a quick link to the YouTube channel, and you'll be able to find the live stream there. You're kind of the tail gunner, I guess they call it. You're probably going to be my last check-in, so you'll be at the end of the live stream there. And thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from you. We'll say 7-3, Tucker. Have a good night. Over.
Roger, Roger. I jumped up to 50 Whiskey just to make sure I can finish the contact with you, and thank you very much, sir. I'll be sure to check it out. And 73 from KE8 HVW.
QSL 73, about a 5.9 on your 50 watts. I'm running 50 watts as well, so it's 50-50 back and forth, and you're about a 5.9. So good job. Thanks again. Great to hear from you. And we'll break with Tucker out of Georgia. Got down to less than a watt. Kilo Echo 8 Hotel Victor Whiskey. Good job, and hopefully we'll hear from you again next week. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'll take one more last round call if there's anybody else out there that wants to stop by, and then we're going to close her out. K0 KLB for the QRP Net. Are there anybody else out there? Come with your call sign now.
K0 KLB. This is K4 Alpha Victor Foxtrot.
Kilo 4 Alpha Victor Foxtrot. Ken in Virginia, over.
Yeah, Roger. It's Ken in Virginia. K0 KLB, K4 AVF. And yeah, I just caught your station here, and I'll be checking out your QRZ page. We're running at the moment 95 watts barefoot into a step hour. And what is your name, over?
Roger, Roger. Well, good evening, Ken, out of Virginia. And my name is Kevin, Kilo Echo Victor India November. I'm located in Iowa. And, yeah, check out the QRZ page. And, like I said, there's a quick link to our live stream, which you're on right now. And with your 95 watts, you're peaking out about a 5.9, 59 into Iowa right now. So, Ken, what we do, is this the first time you've checked in with us, over?
Roger, first time.
Okay, well, what we do here is it's a QRP net, so folks check in and then they dial their power down and see how low they can go. And so if you're interested in doing that, I'll listen for your signal, over.
Okay, Roger, Kevin, K0 KLB, K4 AVF. Yeah, there's some QSB starting on the band at the moment, so I don't want to take up too much time. I'll just go ahead and go down to about 20 watts, okay?
Roger, Roger. Go to 20. You're about an S5 on that last transmission, so we'll listen for your 20 watts. Go ahead. Ken, I think I lost you. I think the band just changed enough on us that I've lost you completely. Try. I think I heard you there, but try again one more time on the 20 watts. Give me another round of audio if you can still hear me.
Back up. The band is changing, so before I lose you, I'll say 3 and thanks again, and May I check in again, and I'll check you out on QRZ there, Kevin. Okay, K0KLB, K4ABF.
QSL. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, there's a little bit of QRM from below us there. I tried to filter out a little bit there, but I heard everything on that last transmission. The 20 watts just couldn't quite make it, but it's just conditions and the time of night. It's 9 o'clock your time, 8 o'clock mine. So next, we're here every Sunday night. We start at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So if you're near the radio, check us out on the live stream, and you'll find out what frequency we're on, because we don't know what frequency we're on until we start the net. Once we clear a frequency and find an open one. So we're kind of one of those nets that QSY when everybody else QRMs us. So we kind of move around and everybody follows us on the live stream, so they know what frequency we're on, and we just keep working. Anyway, Ken, hopefully we'll hear from you next week. That was Kilo 4 Alpha Victor Foxtrot. We'll say 7-3, and have a good night, Ken. And if you can still hear me, I'll say 7-3. Over.
Kevin, K0KLB, K4ABF. Yeah, you know, the band just got
QSL. Yeah, I just caught bits and pieces of that last transmission. Just kind of in and out there. The band just kind of dropping out on us, going away. So thanks, Ken. Hopefully we'll hear from you again. Check out the live stream. You were the last person to check in, because we're going to go ahead and close the net here. All right, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo 7-3, Ken. And we're going to go ahead and close the net. Boy, my voice is... I can't believe I've been running for 2 hours here. All right, let's see. We had a total of, there's just myself, so we had 35 in the log tonight. Wow, good job, everybody. Good mix of everybody. And, you know, that's the beauty. Steve, I work with, normally Steve is with us here as the net control out of South Carolina. So he takes all the stations that I can't hear here locally in the Midwest. So I apologize for the guys out here in the Midwest that couldn't hear me and couldn't work the QRP net. So next week Steve will be back. Hopefully he'll be home. I'm thinking he's going to be back home anyway. But I got a lot of good stations all around us to the east. I don't think I picked up anybody west of the Mississippi, or west of me anyway. So everybody was out east that I was able to hear me tonight. So thanks for stopping by. It was a lot of fun, and it was a good steady stream all night long. Good job. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Where am I at here? As a reminder, we do have a Facebook group called QRP SSB. And if you'd like to join our Facebook group, you can go to QRP SSB, click the join button, and answer the questions, and we'll get you in the log, or get you approved, I should say. All right, let's see. That's all I have. So we're going to return this frequency to normal amateur radio operations. I got to get the outro queued up here. Where is the outro? The outro with Steve KO4GSM playing the steel guitar for us on this outro. He does an awesome job. You know, he's a professional at that thing, and does lots of gigs and has a good time with it. And you know, I'm playing the plywood. So and hope you enjoy that. We'll say 7-3, everybody. Have a great week ahead, and it will kick off the outro. 7-3. Good night.
Happy radio to you until we meet again. Lightning storms be few. Keep your coax dry till then. We hope for open bands and fun adventures. QRP is so much fun when we're together. Happy radio to you till we be sure to mark next Sunday on your calendar. Hang out with friends and have some fun together. Happy radio to